to all my billionaires out there. This the guy, Hoods Billionaire. Welcome to Hoods Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about rapper Kevin Gates says rappers should be more respectful towards death. Let's talk about it. So Kevin Gates was doing an interview with djakademiks. And one of the topics that he had spoken on was rappers should be more respectful to death. You know what I mean? He was saying that they always be talking about how they smoking on op packs and smoking on somebody dead and disrespecting the dead. And Kevin Gates was pretty much saying like that's y'all really must not be living what y'all saying, because if y'all was, you would respect that more. You would respect it more. You know what I mean? You would respect a soul transitioning. You know what I'm saying? If someone transitioning into spiritual form, you would respect that process. And I agree with Kevin 100% on that. Guys have to be more respectful towards death. Definitely. Death is a transitional period where you leave from the physical form, the three-dimensional form, to the next phase of consciousness and the next form, and whatever that form may be. But I look at it like the butterfly and the butterfly from the caterpillar, right? The caterpillar is a beautiful caterpillar, and he moving around and he eating. But when it's time for that caterpillar to become a butterfly, it literally detaches itself from its own shell, formulates inside of its shell, and then has to break free and rip free and become a butterfly. And the shell's still there. The shell of the caterpillar is still there in this physical form, but now that butterfly, that caterpillar has changed forms and changed into the butterfly. So that's a delicate process. You know what I'm saying? Nature respects that process. Nature respects the transitional process that we call death. So when you speak negatively on that, you're putting out that vibration for that. The energy that comes back is always much more harsh, because it's like a ceremonial situation, like a universal ceremonial situation, where it's like you shouldn't put that type of energy or vibration out towards that process. Like the universe has shown time and time again, like that never turns out well. Most people who say they smoking on op pack and all type of bad shit be happening to them. It might not always be death for them, then you saying that, then your cousin die, somebody in your family get killed, you get into a real bad car accident. See, niggas don't be conscious enough to understand where that type of energy come from. They think everything is just coincidence. It's like, no, that's not coincidence, but you just not aware enough to understand it. And that's why when these rappers be having breakdowns, that's why I've been fasting from Instagram. I've probably been fasting for Instagram for almost close to a month now. Like I haven't been on any social media. I've been fasting from I've been abstinent for way longer than that, but it's like any of that, I don't know type of practicing semen retention. I haven't been doing anything. I've been like super pure, and it just makes you look at situations different. If I'm going on YouTube to look at some things in order to gain some research about a certain topic, it's like, man, a lot of these guys really be crying out for help. Like they really be crying out for help. A lot of these guys really they spirit be crying for help. You feel what I'm saying? That's why they be having these emotional breakdowns. And it's like when you spiritually unaware and your spirit you have ailments to your spirit, and you not spiritually aware, you're not consciously aware, like you'll do shit like disrespect the sacred transitional process, not understanding how sacred that process is. And then when the energy comes back from that, you're not even aware enough to understand what it came back from. And it really, a lot of times I be seeing it be taking niggas time to kind of see that, you know what I'm saying, if they make it that far. Because it's only so many times you can do that before you end up losing everybody, everything, and just not being able to make it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm very mindful of what I say, what I think. You know what I mean? You have to have that level of awareness. But I agree with Kevin Gates 100%. Kevin, he always got, I rock with. Sometimes it be seeming like he has a really high energy of lust attached to him. You know what I'm saying? And I don't always agree what he say when he's speaking in a lustful energy. You know what I mean? But when he be speaking like from a spiritual standpoint, from a health standpoint, you know what I'm saying? Principles as a man standpoint, like I pretty much rock with him a lot of the time, because a lot of the shit he be saying be 100. You feel what I'm saying? So I respect him and what he say. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation. Do y'all think it's cool to mock death? Or do y'all think that you should respect death and respect the process of death? Y'all let me know in the comments. Also, don't forget about my Cash App giveaway. Cash App giveaway. Go to the Cash App giveaway post. All you gotta do is subscribe to the channel, like a post, and comment your Cash App name below. We're announcing 2 winners on August 14th. It's the guy Hoodzbillionaire. Big favor, big abundance. I'm gone.